Yo, what's up everyone? The First Fox welcome you all back to Let's Play Persona Ultimax. God damn it, get away pop-up. Well, last time we just finished the Persona 4 episode. And why is... I guess that's probably because I mainly used Yosuke. That's why he's down there fighting Sho. Anyways, as you can see down below, I earned some money. I was actually trying the training, where is it? Score attack mode. And I gotta say, the fucking, let me just show you. They really upped their game in the score attack. I was only able to beat 2 people on the hardest difficulty, and then I had to stop because I just couldn't. I beat. Let me show you. And of course, Yosuke is my main dude. I was only able to beat Junpei and Teddy on the risky. Of course, I'm going through all of them. I got to here, and then I got bored of fighting like easy bots, so then I went up to the hardest. And Junpei starts with 9 runs. I don't really understand Junpei. I think I understand it a little bit. The more runs he gets, the more powerful he is, and he keeps his runs from previous rounds. So all he needs to do is hit you with one more combo, and then he can get his. I think it's his Spring of Life thing that he got from Shidori that he activates at 10. I don't really know what it's called, but he activates it, and then it's fucking almost impossible to kick his ass because he constantly gets health regen by the second, plus his hits are fucking. It takes about half my bar every time he hits me with his bat or one of his specials, so you just can't let him hit you to start off, because if he gets one hit, then you're done. And also, this Igor, it turns out there's 2 Igor voices, I think, because this is the old Igor, but when it was in Yu's story, it was a different Igor. And also, I'm going to be doing something that I didn't do, before. If you guys are watching this, please rate and subscribe. I know I said I'm not going to be the type of person to, ask for subscriptions before, but to be honest, it would be nice to have them because I just know people are coming to watch my shit. But right now, like, my internet's down, and I'm just recording this because, those faithful few who are still with me. I thank you very much, by the way. And I was just practicing off screen, and I'm pretty sure I got the combos, or at least combos for Yosuke. And from what I think I understand, hold on, let's go back here. I still don't know what I'm missing over here, by the way. 94. It may be that I have to complete the 93. Like, that's clear, that's clear, that's clear, that's clear, that's clear. All that's clear. And also, will Mitsuru have to be the one facing the clear, the dude at the end? This boss buddy that I had to change down to, easy or whatever, or normal, because I couldn't fucking fight him in risky because he just kept spamming one after another, and I kept dying. I don't see anything, so I'm going to just take a hazard of a guess and say it's something. Once I complete this one, it will show up here. So we're going to start off and go to the Persona 3 part of the story and do preparations. Let's see how this works. I'm going to take a guess and say that Mitsuru's group's inside the TV world.
The death of everything.
What?
But also,
why the fuck are you here?
People have filled the world. Yet
oh, is this what Teddy was talking about?
The only hope of salvation lies in ruin.
Did you work in a zoo? Because that's one huge pile of shit you're pushing around. So, How'd that turn out for you, Dad?
So this is what Teddy was smelling in the TV world.
You wanted the world destroyed, huh? Isn't that right, you worthless pest? Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, so the reason you want to destroy the world is because you're bother?
This shitty world with its shitty people and shitty lives will disappear, and I'll be the only thing left.
This guy kind of sounds like Junpei, but in an angry voice. I just realized.
After all, if the father's fallen into darkness, then the son must rise. Just kidding.
Is this Junpei's voice actor?
What nonsense.
What?
These constructs can only remain active within my red fog. Even then, they can only do so for a limited amount of time. If you have time to waste with worthless sentiment, hurry up and complete your preparations.
Okay.
You got no sense of humor. Keep up your whining and
I doubt you'll be able to kill him, Sho. I mean, we don't know your name.
Such impudence. Take them. They are your pawns.
they're pretty well made. Fine, I've got the power I borrowed from you too. So now there's no way I could lose. Well then, time to make like a tree and turn over a new leaf or whatever.
Yeah, seriously, this sounds a lot like Junpei's voice actor. Who is it? I can't look it up online right now because I have no goddamn internet. Otherwise, these videos would be up on YouTube already.
A puppet version of a puppet. I'll make sure you get the job done this time.
So, I'm sorry if this does not make sense. Oh, wow.
For the sake of his world.
Yosuke. I saw Yosuke. It sucks that he was the first fake we had to fight, but eh. I whooped that ass. Shao Operatives Lab. May 5th afternoon. I am at the Shao Operatives Lab.
I finished going through Lapis' personality module and controlling.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fuka's good with technology. Fuka-san's voice echoes through the machinery lined up where she works as an operator. Or as the operator. It seems that it will be a little more time until she finished with her work.
I knew we could count on you.
I'm sorry that I asked you for such a big favor.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly stand by after something so important happened.
Yeah, Fuka's kick-ass.
But, is it really alright for me to be doing this? Aren't you all part of some kind of police organization now?
There's no need to be concerned. Even now that we've become the Shadow Operatives, this lab belongs solely to the Kirijo.
Yep. I'm guessing one of these is for Aegis and one of these is for Laris, the Shadow Operatives, a special unit under the direct supervision of the National Police Agency, organized to deal with supernatural cases that the normal police would be unable to respond to, in other words, cases dealing with shadows. I wonder am I in Aegis's? This is one of the laboratories under the management of the Shadow Operatives. The purpose of this place is mainly to analyze evidence gathered in shadow-related cases, analysis of shadow matters for scientific understanding and planning operations. And our objective is the maintenance, inspection, and service for anti-shadow weapons such as myself. Yeah, this is Aegis, I'm guessing. Since I am a member of the Shadow Operatives and am classified as a weapon due to my mechanical nature, I periodically undergo maintenance at this facility. Directly after the inauguration of the Shadow Operatives, Mitsuru-san had a state-of-the-art packing case prepared to transport me. However, the one slumbering within the case is my this is Aegis, okay. Is my sister, the 5th generation's anti-shadow suppression weapon and our new comrade. Oh, is Aegis going to be, because she's a fool? Maybe she's going to be the one. If that is, that sucks, man. I'd rather play as Mitsuru than Aegis. Although Mitsuru has a tendency to get my fucking parts banned, I'm not giving that up, Mitsuru. You and your goddamn full body suit and fur. Ugh.
Thank you.
You
How
got
is she?
parts 20 or 19 banned because of your fucking outfit.
She'd sustained some heavy structural
Also,
damage
for
to
those
her
of you who
bones.
want to watch that part, I'm sorry.
Thankfully, none were critical.
And if I'm being too loud over the talking, Since my sister has been forced to push herself far beyond her limit during the events of the other day, her entire body has taken serious damage. I'm glad that she's okay. Fukasen's words caused me to sigh with relief.
I see. And what did you recover from her memory?
Yeah. Does it look like Fuka's blushing, or does she have makeup on, or is it just my screen? Just like right under her eyes is pink or something. I'm sorry.
If we want to pursue him any further, we'll have to wait for a report from intelligence. But it seems that will still take some time.
Shit.
I see.
I see Mitsuru-san tighten her fist with that quiet utterance. The culprit is so incapable of manipulating the data in my sister's memory. The possibility that they would make the mistake of leaving a trace leading to themselves is extremely low. Even when no one knows the outcome, people often feel indignant. I'm sorry, but I'm slightly illiterate. Indignant when the last bit of hope is crushed. It's understandable our ability to find out who kidnapped my sister has been completely stemmed. Like, I've never seen that word, and I don't think I've ever seen stemmed before, even though I think that's how you pronounce it.
Then we have no clues to go on.
Don't be so hasty. We might get new leads from intelligence, right?
Ever since that attempted airplane hijacking, we've learned that the Public Safety Division has been making some disquieting moves. If we don't make a move soon, there's no telling what they'll do to take advantage of the situation.
Infiltrate.
We have to find a lead before they do anything.
Though Akihiko-san has known Mitsuru-san for a long time, Mitsuru-san's expression remains stiff as he tries to console her. But that's only natural. The Shadow Operatives are still in a delicate position with regards to where we stand within the National Police Organization. As a seemingly suspicious group founded by an outsider and dealing with crimes outside the capabilities of normal police force, we often are met with cold stares from the people who should be our fellow investigators when we're dispatched on cases. The logic of such actions eludes me, but I cannot pretend that they do not exist. It kind of makes sense. The dark hour is not supposed to exist for those people. The only ones who ever experienced it were people with personas. And only people with personas can go into the TV. So people are going to be, suspicious of you, I guess.
I understand how you feel, Mitsuru-san. But we must solve one problem at a time. That is why we have gathered here today.
You're right. I'm sorry. Please work with me here in reviewing what information we already know.
Mitsuru-san implores us for assistance. Our gathering here at the lab today isn't just to hear about the results of Fuka-san's tests on my sister. We come to share and review the information that we have to inspect the clues as closely as possible to get closer to the culprit as quickly as possible.
The person behind this case first stole Labris, the 5th-generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, while she wasn't...
Oh god, this part's gonna be huge, I just realized, because the first part of Persona 4 was huge.
Used to conceal the theft of my sister, after which she was transported to
Yep.
Iga.
Correct. The hijackers were subdued and captured, but we have reason to believe that their minds were under some kind of control.
Those who hijacked the airplane and transferred the case had no memory of taking part in the crime. They did not recognize one another, had nothing in common, and were all ordinary citizens with no prior criminal records. They did, however, all claim in their testimonies that they saw red eyes, though their interrogations are still ongoing. It seems that it won't be long before they are released. With all these points taken into consideration, it becomes apparent that this is no ordinary case.
The culprit waited until he arrived in Inaba to turn Labris on and fiddle with her memory. And then he threw her into the TV world, right?
Yep.
where one's heart and memories manifest themselves. As a machine, Labrys was able to control these memories in great detail. In other words, the enemy used her in order to set a trap for us.
Not just you.
When we entered the television world in pursuit, we defeated her shadow and made indirect contact with the culprit.
That person revealed that his goal was to steal our personas by making us fight each other, which would weaken our hearts and turn our personas to shadows.
Yep.
Once he'd accomplished that, he would combine them all so we could have even more powerful shadows.
Everyone falls silent. The mysterious person's motives was to gather and unify shadows. This is all too similar to something that those of us gathered here will never forget.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
The culprit's speech pattern is consistent with Ikutsuki-san's mannerisms. His inability to use a persona matches him as well. But that's not possible!
That's right. We've confirmed Ikutsuki's death.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe there's someone out there besides Ikutsuki who still thinks the same way he did.
If so, then the world we strive for is still far away.
Mitsuru-san sounds as if she is in agony. Shinji Ikutsuki, 3 years ago, he became fascinated with the fall and tried to bring about the end of the world using shadows. To Mitsuru-san, he is also the adversary that robbed her of her precious father.
Yamagishi, when Labrys awakens, can you give her a summary of the case from 3 years ago? I'd like her to know what went on while she was sealed.
I understand.
Can't you just stick that data into her memory?
If we did that, it would just become a piece of data to her. She needs to be told about it in order for her mind to understand what happened.
She's human through and through, huh?
Also, I noticed something when I was checking her memories. The makeup of Labrys's memory field is slightly different from Ika's.
Probably because she's an older unit.
Besides the memory area that she normally accesses, there seems to be a sub-network of some sort. She has 2 memory networks? I think it was probably used to incorporate the feedback from her sibling units, but I still don't know for sure. That's why I believe it's safer to tell her in person.
All right, I'll let you tell her however you see fit. Regarding Ikutsuki, I'm pressuring staff to hurry and review the information, including the newly discovered quarantine server at Ergo Research. We never knew about the server in question before now, because it had been cut off from the group's network.
How the hell do you not know about you're the owner of the fucking company?
That normally would have never left Ergo Research, such as data on top secret experiments.
Ikutsuki-san could be involved in this case. Mitsuru-san's worry and irritation may be because she senses that possibility. We all understand the pain she must be in.
By the way, what was the logic behind that whole midnight channel thing?
It's still unknown, but we'll have to send people to Inaba again. We're going to hold a meeting at headquarters tomorrow to discuss countermeasures.
Alarm, alarm, danger, danger, suddenly alarm that notifies us of abnormalities goes off and reverberates throughout the lab. Mr. San quickly uses a nearby control panel to contact the staff within the facility.
What's going on?
The surveillance system detected a rise in shadow readings. It's currently stabilizing around a level 3 alert, located in that town of Inaba.
God damn it.
Looks like he's shown up already. That saves us the trouble of having to puzzle this out.
Yu-san and his friends are in danger. Mitsuru-san, please give the order to...
Don't worry, they're fine. They got Yosuke.
All right, we'll leave it once. Yamagishi, leave Labrys to Kikuno and accompany us.
I understand. Well then, I leave the rest to you, Kikuno-san.
Understood. Lady Mitsuru, everyone, please be careful.
Hold on. Does she have a robot? I can't really hear over the fucking headset I have on, but does she have a robotic voice? One of Mitsuru-san's personal domesticated assistants, or should I say maids, Kiki... I know they just said Kikiyuno. Oh my god, I cannot pronounce Japanese name. Kikino-san answers. Kikino-san and Mitsuru-san have a stronger bond than that of any ordinary servant and master, and she is another of the Shao operatives. Wait, she is? Her words catch my attention for some reason. Please be careful. A very trivial expression of concern for our safety. Brushing it off as common courtesy would be simple, but I sense that she may be sensing something unusual regarding the situation that awaits us there. Come on, she's a Shao operative? Who is that? Wait. Damn it. I'm trying to remember names. I'm sorry. She's not from the second game. I know that. What could be the cause of... I don't really remember the first game in detail, I'm going to be honest. What could be the cause of this uneasiness? Does Mr. Sen know?
Oh, hold on, I guess.
As I am trying to decide on whether or not to look deeper into Mr. Sen's state of mind, Fuka-san gets up from her operator's seat and beckons me over.
What is it? If we can put Labrys aside for a moment, are you going to be alright without having any maintenance done on you, I guess? What do you mean? I read the documents on your new equipment. At first I assumed it was referring to that large gun, but it's actually... that. Truly, there have been no tests confirmed.
I have absolutely no idea what new equipment you got. What do you get for this game?
But we face a powerful foe this time. Is it even possible? If even one thing were to go wrong...
Fuka-san's face clouds as she looks at me. I can't be confident that I'll be alright, and I'm unable to tell her a pleasant lie to calm her down. In any case, I only pray that a situation that requires me to use my new equipment never arises. Both of us are tense as we prepare to depart.
Milady, a change of clothes has been laid out in your car.
I see. Thank you.
I've also prepared Akihiko-san's favorite protein
Kiki,
drink,
no.
and Fuka-san has been preparing a playlist suitable for a road trip in her room.
Huh?
That will be all, Kikuno.
Kiki, no.
Very well. Pardon me.
As expected from Kiki no-san, she's amazingly considerate as a personal assistant should be, but she couldn't be thoughtful at times. We learned this ourselves when she came to accept us as people who are precious to Mitsuru Sen.
Let's start this over, shall we? Shadow operatives, let's mobilize.
Thanks to Kiki no-san, the tension in the air subsides a bit, but we cannot allow our attention to wander just now. Upon completing our preparations for departure, we immediately make our way to Inaba. Okay, seriously, is she supposed to be familiar to me? Oh, we're in the limo again.
Why are we taking this car?
Yeah, I'm just saying, why are we in the limo again? Akihiko-san grumbles from the backseat of the Shao operative's personal limousine. I'm not sure how to put this, but I find that his feelings are justified.
Don't question it, Akihiko. There was no time to prepare a vehicle with the same equipment. Speaking of appearances, are you gonna wear that again?
Fur suit, body, combat suit. Really?
Sure. There's a chance that we'll have to fight after all. These clothes give me the flexibility I need.
Impressive, Akihiko-san. You never change. Still, to think that the culprit would make a move so soon. We've completely lost the initiative.
Indeed. We need to begin taking measures right now. I only hope no danger comes to Narukami.
Oh, they'll be fine. Mitsuru-san seems deeply agitated. During the car ride, she seemed distracted. At times, she would flip through the thick file in her lap only to suddenly give in or to a subordinate. At other times, she would stare intently at her watch as if lost in thought. Her usual regal composure is gone. I accidentally hit X. Good thing it didn't skip everything.
Mitsuru-san, why don't we just ask them to cooperate with us?
Easy enough, I guess. Hey.
I agree. They seem pretty strong.
They are.
No, they're still young.
You have fucking Ken in your group. You cannot make that argument. I'm sorry, but you cannot make that argument. Ken is in your group.
I don't want anyone else to have to go through that anymore.
I understand how you feel, but they don't seem like the kind who'd listen. We were the same way back then.
You do realize they're already investigating, right? Mr. Sun falls silent. It's likely not a mistake to think that the sudden spike in shadow activity this time is related to events of a few days ago. It has become apparent to everyone that another dangerous battle is about to begin.
We have new information. Kikuno sent me a
Kikuno.
message.
Okay.
I tasked Kikuno.
God damn it, I need really... Hold on, let me take my mic off. Hold on, let me hear her name.
But it seems new evidence has come to light regarding Yakutsuki, who we discussed in our earlier conversation. According to the report, it seems Yakutsuki was performing an experiment on his own in the lab directly after the explosion. It's unknown if this is related to our current mission, but there was a record of a plume of dusk being used in the experiment.
A plume of dusk.
God damn, she didn't say her name. Plume of dust, a object that blurs the line between matter and information, and is fitted into anti-shadow weapons like myself. It forms the core of our personality modules and is what allows us to control personas, even though we are machines.
So, what are the details of this experiment? Nothing good, I bet.
Yakutsuki was...
And this is where they're gonna get attacked, aren't they? This is where they're going to get attacked, isn't it? The limousine's engine suddenly roars, drowning out further conversation. It seems the road we are taking has begun to climb a steep hillside. As the car takes a winding road up the slope, I can look down through the window and see lush trees along the mountainside. For a moment I thought I sensed a shadow reading. Could it have just been my imagination?
Yamagishi, tell me our current location.
One moment. I'm looking it up now. We're currently in Inaba Pass. We're almost at the target coordinates.
3, 2, 1, and attack.
What is this?
Here comes the fight.
Was that?
What's wrong? An ambush?
What's happening? Driver, what's going on? Answer me!
It's just like during the hijacking.
Ibis!
On it! A barrier!
Are we trapped?
Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess that's how they got trapped and everything. Oh, well, I know who I'm going with first. Sorry, Yukari, but go fuck yourself. I'm going with Ken. Anyways, next time we're going to be starting off with the honor student. So this has been the first Fox sign off, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.